Hello, hello. How are you, my beautiful tribe? How is it going? I hope you are having a marvelous, wonderful, winerderific. I don't know. I was trying to come up with another descriptive word for Wines Day. I'm excited. Today, I want to talk to you about how to include your loved ones in your videos. We've got this amazing balance challenge going on, and we're talking so much this week about how to like include your family and how to find like that lovely space where you are working your business, you're allowing and attracting in all of the amazing things, but you're still finding time for what makes your soul happy, what makes your loved ones happy, and spending that amazing time that's leading up to the holidays with those that mean the most to you, right? Because we don't want to be bogged down. We don't want to like have to like pull our hair out and like brain explode and all of that jazz just because it's that time of year again, right? So for those who don't know me, I am Tiara, aka T, your wine diva. I rep for an amazing Napa Valley winery, and I just help people find wines that they are going to love, whether it's just individual wines or wine club or whatever. I am also an actor, performer. I love to sing, dance, be on stage, be on camera, do all of the things. And I am a business coach and guru to be within the Social Stroll tribe here. And I love it. I love helping people find their confidence, find their charisma, find their awesome, and bring it to their videos so they can share their message. And so I'm going to take a little moment so that I can pull up this live on my phone so I can actually see, because when people comment, it just says Facebook user, and I love to be able to like use people's names and talk to my friends while we are doing the live things. So here we are. Hello, Claudia. How are you? Yay. Okay. So now I can see. Wait, hold on. Let's try not to make it like loud for you guys. Okay. So woohoo! We are here and doing the things. So, one of the things that I have found a lot when I'm talking to my friends and talking to people about running their business and going live to talk about their business or recorded videos, all that good stuff, is they're like, I can't do what you do because like I've got a family and I can't do whatever. And I get it. Like I understand. I do not have children. So there is something there that I don't have in my life. So yes, is it a little bit easier for me to just stop everything and hit a button? Sure thing. There's not a whole lot of things going on in the background, but I still have a boyfriend who wants to utilize our space. We live in an apartment and it's a 1-bedroom apartment. And so when I go live, he has to shut up. Not really, but like he's got to be mindful of whatever he's doing. If he's playing a video game or whatever, is he making a lot of noise and that kind of thing. So yes, I get it. And like, it is an opportunity for you guys to do stuff together. I love including Justin on my live videos. And you know what I think is quite funny? It is a very interesting situation, and I don't know what it is, but why is it that every time I go live and Jay shows up, I get way more engagement than when it's just me? Like, what is that all about? I don't know, but I think it's so fun. And I think it's because there's an air of like, documentary, relatability. It's not like we're not at all scripted, so you never know what's going to happen and what's going to come out of either one of our mouths. And it's a very authentic space because like we're both individuals, we're both human beings. We both have like our own like ridiculous personalities. And so it's something that we can play off of, and it's very natural when it comes to being on camera. And I think that others, and like whenever yes, it's hard, but you can do it. That's right, Claudia. You can totally do it. So I find when I have friends I have a friend who has a 3-year-old and a newborn, like 2 months old, I think is how old. No, I don't even know if she's 2 months old yet. Oh my gosh, she's like baby, like she's little. And so she has kids and she's like my biz bestie and she goes live and she is very raw and very authentic. Like there's like a time where she was holding the baby and the baby spit up and it was just like whatever. And she's just like, that's mom life. This is what we're doing. This is why I drink wine. And like that's kind of, and she kept it moving and she kept talking about it. So it is letting go. I think a big part of it is so many people have this perfectionitis when you come on camera, when you come live, and you really don't have to be perfect. It's not about trying to have the best of the best and the prettiest looking and the best light and the best makeup and everything is pristine and precise and everything, because you know what? It's not really real. It creates a space between you and your audience. It creates this pedestal, if you will, and putting yourself on this like pristine pedestal rather than really being right there in the trenches and connecting and relating and starting a great conversation with whomever it is that you're talking to and you are impacting. When you're working so hard to be impressive, it's not going to work as much as if you focus on being like inspiring, being inspirational. And I was actually listening to, so as a part of our guru and guide to be training, we're reading different books, and right now I'm listening to Earth is Hiring by Peta Kelly. And that was one of the things that she was talking about today that really stood out to me, was that like being impressive versus being inspiring, right? Moving someone to do something and take action rather than just having this really pretty, amazing, like that's a great speaker and like whatever, and moving on with your day. And it was like, it really resonated with me because I'm an actor, right? Like I'm trained in acting. I have a really expensive piece of paper that says that, like, you know, I can do theater or something. And it's like, it's very easy for me to tap into like, all right, I'm on the camera, I'm doing the things, and I'm like, I am embodying this impressive being, this actor diva caricature 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 of myself. I don't know. Is that how I say it? Is that, I don't know. This is a perfect example. Like, you don't have to be perfect on camera. Like, make fun of yourself, be light, be relatable, be you, be authentically you, because that's who people want to connect with. Oh my gosh. So it is so much more fun, so much more easeful, so much more light when you allow just like life to happen, flub ups to happen, and like showcasing it on camera and showcasing it on your videos and on your lives. And so back to the impressive versus moving, I find that it's so much more moving, so much more inspiring when you tie in whatever it is that's going on in your world into what you put out into the universe, into your content. And it doesn't have to be the beautifully grammatically correct thing. If it's from the soul and it's from your heart and it's truly what you're feeling, and and you have amazing emotion behind it, it is gonna be amazing. And what brings out more emotion than your loved ones, right? You know, so I think it's great. I think it's amazing when people allow their little ones to join in. What's up, Sheila? How are you? I think it's so beautiful when when you allow your kiddos to hop on to your live videos with you. You ask them questions, because let's be real, kids are like authentic AF. They know what's going on and they will tell you how they feel and they will tell you about the things. So like if you, let's say, I don't know why this immediately pops into my head, but like Scentsy, I know that's a company that a lot of my friends are in, and they do it's like smells, right? And they're you can like candles, and it makes your home smell good, your clothes smell good, all sorts of fun products, right? And so like if you were to have your kiddos sitting next to you and you're talking about stuff and you're like, oh, I'm super excited about this new Disney themed blah de blah, and you smell it and you're like, oh, this is amazing, what do you think? And Susie Q is gonna smell it and she's gonna be like, Mom, that smells like crap, or what, like, or she's gonna be like, it's awesome, like, and it's gonna be a very real, authentic moment. And like I said with Justin, my engagement goes up like whenever Jay's on my live videos, but like kiddos and dogs, I'm not saying exploit your family. Don't do that. Like, really make it authentic and really make it like about sharing with your family and having that positive intent of really just bringing them into your business, because when they are a part of your business, they have, when they can be a part of your live videos, when they can be a part of your planning, they can be a part of this, they have more, just more at stake there. They have something in it with you. You know, I've talked to some people and they're worried about their significant others and how their significant other may or may not be supportive of their business. And, you know, they might think of it, oh, well, that's just the whatever thing that she's doing today and she's going to move on and yada, yada, yada. Or he, it doesn't matter either way. But I do tend to talk to more females that have this issue. So I'm just gonna keep with the pronouns that I'm used to. So like, you know, she might be like, oh, he doesn't support me, he doesn't whatever. And you know what? If they were to sit down and have a real conversation and talk about, you know, what it is that she loves about her business, what it is that she loves about going live, and having a moment to share that with them, that can bring your relationship just a little bit closer, and it gives them an insight into what it is that you're doing and what you're trying to build. When you can have that open conversation about what you're trying to build, that is an amazing, amazing moment. And when you can share who you are and your relationship on camera, it's so much, it's so fun. I have another friend, she does this thing called Try It Tuesday, where she will either find an ad on Facebook, because like, I don't know about you guys, but like when I'm on Facebook or Instagram, the targeted ads are like on point nowadays. Like Instagram is like the worst at, like the worst / best at it, because it's like you're scrolling and you're like, oh, that's really cool. And you're like, oh, it's a sponsored ad. Like, how do they know? How do they know I needed this in my life? Like Jay just bought like some t-shirts for us the other day, and it's the funniest t-shirt. If you saw my stories, I think it's Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, but it's like a little cute like baby Toothless, and he's eating a fish, and it says like, feed me and tell me I'm pretty, and he bought it for me because that's literally my life and what I love. But it's like so like on point, these ads, right? And I totally lost my train of thought bringing up this these ads. But oh, okay, yes. So this friend, so she sees these ads and she'll like order the thing, or if she knows that she has a friend that actually sells something that's related to it, she might reach out to them and work something out and sell it with the hey Kelly, what's up? And get that product and then try it out on her live video, right? But then she'll have her husband do stuff. Like she did lashes, and I think she had her husband do the lashes, and it was so funny. And it's like they're completely different, opposite personalities. Like she's super bubbly and loud and whatever, and like hands in the face, like really in your face, and he's just kind of like, hey, yeah, what's up? I'm here, whatever. It's kind of like how Jay and I are. I think Jay's a little bit more like into it, especially after like, you know, a couple of years of me like being like Justin. And so it's so much fun, and it's a great way to like really connect with one another. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to like really position this with your family and with your significant others. Yes, get Hubs in on the action. So, I mean, it really depends on how your relationship is and how you can actually like talk to your family and your significant other. I'm a little bit more brash when it comes to Jay. So like, I'm like, Jay, we're going live today. All right. So, get ready. We're going live in 15. I already scheduled the live and you're tagged in it. So that's what's going on. And he's like, all right, what are we talking about? Doesn't matter. Like that might be how we are, but it didn't always start off like that. It was more of like a hey babe, so I want to talk about today, and I think you like, you know, would you grab a glass of wine and like talk online with me about it? Or especially if it was something that I know he's into. So, you know, maybe it's a movie review. We went and saw Gemini Man, and I don't think we reviewed Gemini Man. That's not a good example. Like Endgame, like Avengers Endgame. Like we went and saw that. Like we both had opinions about it. And without giving spoilers, we went live and we drank some wine and we talked about what we thought about the movie. So it doesn't have to be directly like related to your business. Having a little insight on like just what your conversation's like, that's fun stuff. Like, why do you think like Keeping Up with the Kardashians has lasted so long? People love like that little bit of voyeurism. They like to be able to see into the real life. And when it's unscripted and it's not just yourself, there's like someone else there, you can really like they can really see how you naturally react to things, how you naturally react to life. And that's what people love. Like that's something that we talk about like in improv is, what's funny is messing up is funny for people as long as it's like, everyone's fine, no one's hurt, and it's not like an awkward situation. Like whenever you can clean it up a little bit, like I flubbed with saying caricature and I still can't say it, but you know what I'm saying. Like when you can like bring light to it and talk about it and you're like, oh my gosh, you guys are so silly or whatever, you bring light to it and you have fun, your audience is going to have fun, and your family can have fun too when you just let loose and just be okay with it. Kelly says, oh, OMG, I would be the hey babe, what you doing? Kinda ask. Yes, hey babe, what's going on? What are you doing right now? Okay, because we're gonna go live. It's like a half ask, half telling kind of thing is where we're at in our relationship. But yeah, it did have to be like, hey, and sometimes Jay's like, you know what, I don't want to go live today. I don't feel like it. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever. And I can change whatever I was thinking about doing or whatever, or talking about with him and sitting him off to the side. And there's sometimes where he's like, I don't feel like going live today. And so he's laying on the couch and I say something and then I'm like, well, Justin, and I'm like yelling at him and he's offering his opinion. He might be off screen, but you can still hear what he's saying. And eventually he might actually stand up and come out. Yes, Kelly, you like twirl your hair and you're like, babe, so you want to go live? And for your kids, like, I mean, kids, I don't know what it is, like they love the camera. They love being seen. They love being heard. As long as especially the younger they are, it's like the world hasn't put on those inhibitions. It hasn't put on all of these thoughts of like what is popularity and what like all of these things that push down your confidence and your emotions. And I think, introducing live video and introducing your business and how you connect with other people on social media at a younger age is going to be so beneficial for their self-esteem. They can see that, you know what, I can talk to people and I can share what my thoughts are. And people think that like people really want to know what I'm thinking about and what I think about and how I feel about different things, and my opinions are important. And that is a really great lesson for the kiddos, is to know that what they think about and how they feel, their emotions are important and they are valid and what they have to say. So being able to say, hey, all right, today we're gonna meet, it's gonna be me and Susie today, and you're gonna slide over to the side and you're gonna have a chair over for him and you're like gonna talk to Susie about like whatever, and you can guide them, especially when they're younger. You guide them and you tell them what's going to happen as you're going through the motions. And so they're learning and you're talking and you're having a conversation and you're sharing it with the world. And people it's just like, oh, moment. Even like cooking is a great way to go live, especially if your business revolves anything around health and wellness, or maybe it's like oils, like doing something with your hands. Like I know we have a lot of oily friends here in the tribe. Maybe it's putting together a diffuser, or putting together one of those wool balls to put into the laundry or whatever. And you can say like, what does this smell like and why do you like this smell? And they can give their like true authentic answer. And you're sharing your business, you're sharing how to use your products, and you're incorporating your family and your kids, and now they have a say in what it is that you do, and everyone can see and talk about it together, and they have a window into your life and your family as well. Your audience becomes your family in a sense, in sharing in those moments, right? You want your audience to be like your family, and your family to want to be a part of your business and want to to celebrate what it is that you do and to share what it is that you do. Because, when they get comfortable on live videos, they're comfortable in like live life. Yes, cooking with kids and getting into the oils. So good. Thank you so much for sharing, Kelly. I really appreciate that, and inviting our friends onto this. So if you know people that would really love this message and learn a little bit more about how to bring and include their friends and family into their live videos, please invite them to this live, because I think it's super, super important to know that you don't have to do this alone. You don't have to just, be you on a screen. It's great to change it up a little bit, have some fun, and really get everyone involved in what you do so that they can love what you do as much as you do. There's a lot of do's in that in that message right there. But back to, like, bringing it to real life. It's one of the things that I noticed when I was going live. The more lives that I did with Jay, and the more we talked about, Wine Diva, he like goes around and sings it to people. It's really funny. And like, he now like has a stake in my business, and he'll talk to people. Like, we'll go to the bar, and I'm so weird. Like, I am great on camera. I am great on stage. Like, I can say that without being like like blowing my head up about it. But I know that like one-on-one conversations make me like friggin' nervous. I don't know what it is. Like, those of you go on the cruise, you're gonna be like, who is this person? Why are you so calm here? And I'm like, I'm awkward in real life. Sorry, not sorry. But so like, he'll walk up to people and be like, oh, you're drinking wine? Let's go to I date the wine diva or whatever. And your kids and your significant other will end up doing the same thing if you have fun with it. They're going to learn how to introduce you and what you do to their friends and their families, and like, their friends' moms. Like, when their friends, oh my gosh, when they get to a point where, like, talking about oily friends, right? They get to a point where they're over their friend's house, right? And the mom's talking about, oh, the bathroom smells like blah, 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 blah. And they're going to be like, oh, well, my mom uses this XYZ oil, or my mom uses XYZ product to like make it sound great. And you know what? They just sold your product for you, right? So it is so important to include your family and what it is that you do. And it's so, so freaking fun. All right. So get out there, have some fun. Do this #balance challenge. Include your loved ones in your lives, right? That's my little challenge for you this week. I want to hear between now and next week how you included your loved ones in your live video. So I hope you got some value out of this. I hope that you learned some fun things and you had a good time. Let me know how you're enjoying the challenge. The challenge is going on for a couple more days. What is this today? It started on the 11th. There's still time if you haven't gone live, if you haven't done the up spirals and any of that. There's still time to get in and get doing it and earn a webcam or microphone and all sorts of fun stuff. So like, have fun with it. I'm excited. I'm super excited. And if you want to hang out with me a little bit more today, join me at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. That is 7 p.m. Nope, I'm wrong. Totally wrong. 8 p.m. Central Time, in the Basic Wino group, and we're gonna do Wine 101 Wednesday, and I'm gonna be teaching about Bordeaux style blends. So if you like red wine, come join me over there tonight in Basic Wino, because we're gonna have a little bit more fun tonight. So thank you so much for listening, watching. Love you so much. Thanks. Love. Mwah. Ciao.